Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day 1 is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Simmons against Irving. Pass to James. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got 5 now.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
To the middle. Here's Saric, and Thompson sends it back.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Here's Simmons. It's Covington on the wing. Embiid dishes to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Covington. And the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
To the inside. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside.
Oh,
man!
What a finish.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons against Irving. Simmons can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. LeBron against Covington. Here's James. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
LeBron's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Outside, Simmons. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Irving with the steal. James the bounce pass. Love finds James. Here's Irving. Guarded by Simmons. Covington against LeBron. Saric grabs the board.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Embiid inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland leading by 7. On the wing, James. Defended by Covington. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. And he drives in. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And the 76ers with possession. Inside. And the layup is good.
And that was a very close look.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 9-point game. Here's Embiid. That misses off the backboard. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. From deep, James. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Cleveland, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bayless is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, LeBron comes in for Jefferson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Mo Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. LeBron powering in. And last season marked the end of an era, with multiple NBA legends, Greg, announcing their retirement.
Yeah, Garnett, Duncan, and Bryant all decided to move on after each playing 19 or more seasons. These guys defined a generation in our first ballot Hall of Famers. We'll miss watching them perform, that's for sure. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Grant. Love finds James. Smith right side. Cleveland moving it around. And James with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
McConnell passes to Embiid. Covington with it. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Robert Covington gets the 3. Covington's got 7 points in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Front, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Covington kicks to McConnell. Pass to Embiid, back to McConnell. Grant outside. Now Embiid, scoreless thus far. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sharch is checked in for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons comes in for Grant. Cleveland also making some changes. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Love. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Good on the shot. LeBron's got 20 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
George, that's good.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Smith against McConnell. Smith the pass to James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Looking at Philadelphia, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cavaliers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And here are the 76ers now. Down by 12. Pass to Embiid. Here goes Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And what impresses me about Embiid, he is such a smooth athlete. Sky-high ceiling.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw, no good.
And when you see Joel Embiid, a well-built 7-footer, the guy looks like a star. You throw in his skill, and you can imagine superstar in his future.
And he's good on the second.
And the young big fella from Cameroon is special. Embiid's combination of size and scoring ability, that just doesn't come around very often.
And And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Covington. And so here's Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And they double up Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Covington. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
And the rookie, Simmons, using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. Into
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Attention everybody out there. Now coming on the court, here's Sixers TNT. Let me hear you make some noise.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The 76ers third.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Simmons. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. No good that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Back to LeBron. Bounce pass from Love. James. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Covington. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's James driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LeBron's got 30.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Embiid. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Here's LeBron. He has 30. Irving finds Love. And here is LeBron. It's stolen by Sharks. Simmons against Irving. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Irving against Simmons. Out to Sharch. Shoots a 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron passes to Irving. James in the post. LeBron James just too strong.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Now McConnell. Back to Bayless. It's blocked, and so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's McConnell. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The drive by James, and James throws it down hard.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
McConnell with it. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Okafor with the screen on Smith. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Okafor taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Love comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. He's perfect from the line this time. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. On the wing, Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor.
Coming onto the floor for your Sixers, number 21, Joel Embiid.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Simmons. Pass to Saric. He can't hit that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Simmons passes to Šarić. Irving against Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. And the rejection by Smith. The drive by James. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Covington. To the middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
.111 left in the fourth. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Bayless finds Grant. Okafor in the post. James covered. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Okafor. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okafor.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Both free throws good from Okafor. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh!
My goodness.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
Shumpert in the corner. Williams dishes to LeBron. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 43 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From downtown, it counts. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct
just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Back in Serena, Selena, it's not all quiet.